Hello, my name is Desiree, and this is my audience member, and this is my speech on the dangers of nicotine. When we go out, whether it's with our friends or family, we can sometimes look around and see that people smoke nicotine as a social thing and a way to have a good time. I'm sure we all know of someone who is currently addicted to nicotine or has been currently addicted to nicotine. Every day, we are witnessing an increase of this addiction in our schools, workplaces, communities, and much more. Ingesting this dangerous chemical in any way, shape, or form is highly dangerous and has many ramifications. Today, I will be expressing how the dangers of nicotine can cause long-term effects and how it can lead you to try other drugs, and how secondhand smoke is really affecting our people in our communities. One reason you may feel trapped to do nicotine is something that Ethan Crotchet, a political science major, states in his recent news article. He states, once the younger generation is trapped into using vaping products, they constantly need more to continue the high the vape produces. Afraid of being reprimanded, teens will not tell their parents, but instead continue to buy products from the black market for a cheaper price, which often contains very dangerous substances. This reveals that students are under the impression that nicotine is a substance without any repercussions and view it as a social thing and a way to have a good time, as well as not really looking at the negative effects that it could have on your health. Although it is often used as a social thing, there is much research that shows that nicotine has a very high and dangerous amount of chemicals that can lead health impacts to your body. Crotchet also makes point of these chemicals and states that e-cigarettes, which are becoming more popular, have a high amount of the chemicals. The Indian Journal of Pediatric Oncology states that nicotine is one of the most toxic of all poisons and has rapid onset of action. Apart from the local actions, the target organ is the peripheral and central nervous system. These high professionals are giving a huge warning and step away from the drug itself because of the implications that may be damaging your health. These implications are sometimes known as to be lifelong. Is this really worth it? Secondly, I'd like to talk about one of the lifelong implications that could lead not only to negative impacts to your health, but also a stronger addiction. It is that nicotine can lead you to try other drugs. The Indian Journal of Oncology also reports that nicotine can be just as addicting as heroin and cocaine. What this shows is that nicotine is just something that you intake at parties and such, and it can form a drug that can hold the same addictive qualities as a drug as bad as cocaine. Why would we want to continue a drug that can hold the same addicting qualities as dangerous drugs that we know that are illegal and we need to get off the streets? As we can see, based on this statement, we can also almost see and look at nicotine as a gateway drug to other drugs that are comparable to nicotine. Just because your mind would be looking for that same high feeling as Crotchet mentions earlier. Lastly, I'm going to go over how secondhand smoke is affecting all of our communities all around. Tobacco Free California news article depicts a list of secondhand smoke and how it is exactly affecting these communities. They state that low birth weight and lung problems in infants, acute lower respiratory tract infections, middle ear infections, chronic respiratory symptoms or problems, asthma, and much more. What this means is that secondhand smoke can lead to cause more serious health impacts on those who are close and those whom we love. It has taken a toll on the innocent lives for years. In conclusion, as we can see, how something that may seem so fun and meaningless can have serious effects on our health and well-being. Not only can smoking nicotine affect our own well-being, but to those around you. I would like to thank all of you guys for listening to this statement and consider the dangerous health impacts that smoking nicotine could have. Before you think that it would be something cool or fun to do, Really consider, is this worth it?